Can Diddy get a fair trial? Can Sean P Diddy Combs get a fair trial? Man, forget all the rumors and he said, she said, and the speculations. Let's go off of accusations that are backed by facts, proven to be. Can he get a fair trial? The answer is no. But let's proceed, though, with this right here. So, if y'all know, Diddy he is right now up for bail. As in, they've given him another chance to apply for bail, and Sean P. Diddy Combs has applied for bail again. However, it seems like once Diddy applied for bail, then comes the prosecutors. And the prosecutors are saying Sean P. Diddy Combs is violating jailhouse rules and he's using his kids on the outside to influence potential jurors. This is crazy. It's like these kids are supposed to do what? Their daddy in trouble, so I guess the kids are supposed to like lock themselves in a dark closet somewhere and don't come out because they might influence anybody in the civilian population who might potentially be a juror on Diddy's case. So, according to people, right, they said in the prosecution's November 15th opposition to Diddy's latest motion for bail, Diddy is accused of attempting to influence a potential jury with a family birthday video. I mean, they want this man gone off the face of the earth and he ain't even been tried yet for what he has been accused of. This is crazy. I mean, can he get some leniency or can he get equal treatment then? Like, let's say the ex-CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch. Yeah, because y'all know about his story, right? And y'all realize that he came out on bail, right? Okay. Prosecutors are claiming that Sean P. Diddy Combs has made an effort to evade law enforcement monitoring. I don't know how you make an effort to evade law enforcement monitoring from jail. But this is what they've accused him of. And corruptly influencing witnesses' testimony while he is incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York. In new court documents that were recently filed on Friday, November 15th, and according to People, the 55-year-old mogul is being accused of using other inmates' phone access using a non-authorized third-party messaging service to communicate with multiple people and enlisting his children for a social media campaign around his birthday, allegedly in an effort to influence a potential jury. Shit. I guess they already made up their mind. You know, it's crazy. If Diddy is guilty, then let it be proven in court and then let him get what he's supposed to get by law. But I think they already tried this man. And I think he's already convicted in their books. They're just going through the motions until they get to trial. The new allegations come as part of the prosecution's opposition to Diddy's latest bail effort that was filed on November 8th. So November 8th, him and his legal team put in a package saying that, you know, he should be released on bail pending trial. And then it has all the stipulations in it, like where he's going to be staying at, his mansion, and they could put security guard outside 24/7, and they could put cameras on the inside that they can monitor, and he won't have any females come visit him except for his mama and his daughters. And, you know, they could pretty much vet and approve or disapprove every visitor for him. Plus $50 million in cash. Plus his mama's house up for collateral. Plus his whole family's passport and travel documents. And just a bunch of other stuff. So they just recently submitted this new bail package on November 8th. And of course, the prosecution does not want him to be released on bail. Now, in the meantime, they've come up with some new accusations that he behind bars doing crazy stuff. Basically, they saying Diddy runs the jail, okay? He is secretly running that jail. He using people's time on their phones to conduct his own business and reaching out to people that he ain't supposed to be reaching out to. Even getting his kids to do a montage around his birthday is looked at as him trying to persuade potential jurors. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you know, this is a 3-judge panel. On September, the indictment on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, transportation to engage in prostitution came down for Diddy, and a lawyer for Diddy did not respond to the request of these new accusations. But in a new court document, prosecutors argue that Diddy offers nothing new and material justifying a third bail hearing, and has continued to engage in a relentless course of obstructive conduct designed to subvert the integrity of the proceedings. Don't you think it's crazy though? All of us ain't dumb, right? And let's be for real, and let's be fair, and let's be honest. Don't y'all think it's crazy how they never accused him of anything in jail until it was time for the judges to look at this new bail packet? And now here they come. Oh nah, he behind bars doing this, that, and the other, which is violating this, and he could potentially this to a potential juror, and that, and this, and this, and that. But they had nothing to say about him before. That man behind bars, minding his business, doing his time, waiting on the time for him to go to trial, fighting through his attorneys to get a new bail hearing, hopefully to get out on bail in the meantime. And they had nothing to say. Nothing. I think the fact that the judges, this is a 3-panel judge, it's 3 judges that's looking at this. And I think the fact that these 3 judges have taken their time to really think about this, it's starting to get the prosecution nervous. I mean, let's be honest too. This is a big case for them. You're talking about Sean P. Diddy Combs, one of the most influential people on the face of the earth, globally. If they can bring him down, the prosecutors that brought him down, this will be on their record. Like we're the ones that brought Sean P. Diddy Combs to his knees, the head honcho of Bad Boy Records. And remember, they already said if they find him guilty of these charges, they're positioning themselves to seize all his assets, business and personal. The private jet, the multiple mansions, all bank accounts, business and personal. Basically, they want everything that he owns. He ain't even been found guilty yet. He hasn't even had a day in court. So the prosecution, to me, obviously has an incentive, right, to try to block him from getting bail. That way, he's securely locked up, and he continues to look bad all the way till trial. If they let Diddy out right now, a lot of people are going to say they ain't really got nothing serious on him. That's the reason why they let him out on bail, because if they had something really serious on him, they would have kept him right where he is at. Diddy is not doing anything behind bars, but according to them, they came up with some new stuff. Now, while attempting to evade law enforcement monitoring, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I guess because he is using other people's, according to them, he's using other inmates' call time. And that's trying to evade law enforcement monitoring. While attempting to evade law enforcement monitoring, the defendant has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are, in his own words, aimed at tainting the jury pool. Wow, I don't know when they got these words from Puff, from Sean P. Diddy Combs, but according to the prosecution, this in his own words, aimed at tainting the jury pool, made efforts to publicly leak materials he views as helpful in his case, and contacted witnesses through third party. The document alleges. For these reasons, the courts should deny the defendant a bail hearing. If Sean P. Diddy Combs, if Diddy is denied this time, this will be the third time that he went up for bail and was denied. And you know, in baseball, when they do 3 strikes, you're out. I think this will be it for him. It'll be 3 strikes and he's out, but I know he's got a lot of money and he's got a lot of connections, to include the new president of the United States of America, which a lot of people have been talking about. See, Diddy goes way back when it comes to friendship with Donald Trump. Way back. So I wouldn't be surprised if, somebody powerful, let's say, pull a couple of strings behind the scenes and he actually gets out on bail. I personally think he should be out on bail. Hell, they gave everybody else bail. Let me mention again, and let me encourage everybody again to go look up the story, read the indictment on the ex-CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch. Read that indictment. Those details are grotesque, shocking. A lot of boys, young men, but he still got out on bail. Right. Now, in the opposition, prosecutors allege that Diddy has repeatedly communicated with others in ways that are designed to evade law enforcement monitoring by using other inmates' phone access codes or their PAC numbers to make calls, using 3-way calls to contact other individuals, and messaging unauthorized contacts via an unauthorized third-party communication system called Contact Me ASAP. Now, if they can prove that he been reaching out to people that they specifically told him not to reach out to, then he's up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. But they're going to have to prove that. Who did he reach out to that y'all told him not to reach out to? Diddy has also directed others to pay the inmates, including through payment processing apps and BOP commissary account deposits, after using other inmates' PAC numbers, the documents allege. So basically what they saying is he in there paying, putting money on everybody's commissary and getting everybody to do what he want them to do because their commissaries stay full. And they got proof, they could trace the money, that he is directing, instructing others to put money on these people's books in exchange for the favors that they're doing for him behind bars. As for 3-way calls, it says that Diddy is alleged to have instructed those he's on the phone with to add other individuals to the line, a process that is not authorized by BOP, which is the Bureau of Prisons, as it helps to conceal the identities of the contacted individuals. Now, according to prosecution, Diddy is also accused of using 2 accounts on the messaging service Contact Me ASAP, the first of which appeared to be assigned to his son and another belonging to another inmate to text dozens of individuals, including attorneys, individuals who are not on the defendant's contact list as well. You know, anybody that is on his contact list apparently has to be approved. Now, I don't know, man. But according to them, they say Diddy allegedly strives to continue his efforts to obstruct and to subvert this criminal proceedings, which notes on multiple calls, often using the pack numbers of other inmates, and has been explicit about his intentions to use public statements to alter public perception. The defendant enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media campaign around the defendant's birthday with the intention of influencing the potential juries in this criminal proceeding. The document says, at the defendant's careful, curated direction, the defendant's children posted a video to their respective social media accounts showing the defendant's children gathered to celebrate his birthday. God damn. So the children showing them being together on their father's birthday, that's supposed to potentially sway potential jurors? So his kids can't gather on his birthday? How is that supposed to sway jurors? You see what they're trying to do, right? I think they're trying to wipe away everything that makes him look like a good person in any way. Because somebody might look at this and say, well, you know, these accusations, we're going to have to get some proof of these accusations. But on the other hand, we can see that he's a good father. We can see that he is a good provider. They don't want that. They want the children to be scattered. They want the perception in court to be he's a loose cannon. He's the kind of person who got multiple kids by multiple different women, and his children barely even know each other. He probably barely takes care of some of them. I think that's the perception that they're trying to give. That is why they're trying to fight so hard for even his children posting on social media that they're all gathered together to celebrate their father's birthday, even though he's behind bars. I had never heard no shit like this before. On November 4th, Diddy, 30-year-old son Justin, uploaded a reel to Instagram featuring himself and his 6 siblings, one of whom joined through FaceTime, calling Diddy in prison to wish him a happy birthday. In the clip, Diddy thanked his children for being supportive. The November 15th opposition also claims that Diddy is a danger to others, has incentives to flee the country, and that his new proposed bail package was insufficient. It accuses him of relentless efforts to contact potential witnesses, including victims of his abuse, who could provide powerful testimonies against him. Well, they got to prove that. But let's put it this way, right? His bail package is insufficient? Did y'all hear the list of stuff I just said that this man has offered them? Diddy has offered a part of his new bail packages that they would put their own team of security around his property. So these people have no interest in him. He cannot talk to them because they're not his security. They work for the government. Put ex-agents around and he will foot the bill personally. Charge it to my account. Put as many of them as you want to make y'all feel good. Not only take away my travel documents, but take away my mama's travel documents. We already surrendered those. But everybody else in my family is willing to surrender their travel documents as well. That means I have no intentions of going anywhere, and neither does anybody in the family. $50 million up front. Plus 2 mansions. A $50 million mansion and another mansion. His mama's house. And the prosecutor says his bail package is not enough. It's insufficient. I mean, they are really, really trying to shake him down. Man, listen. In his November 8th motion for bail, Diddy's lawyers claim that the prosecution's case is thin, citing a March 2016 video reference in the initial indictment against Diddy, which appeared to show him violently assaulting a woman in a Los Angeles hotel. The same video with Cassie. And his attorneys are saying basically the case with Cassie was already settled. And although it might have looked bad, that's all they have. And they keep playing it over and over and over again. This is like playing on potential jurors' emotions. When what we should be dealing with is these new allegations. Where are the proof for those new allegations that are in the indictment? His attorney says that the video is not evidence of a coerced freak-off, but rather it's a minute-long glimpse into a complex, but let's not forget, a decade-long consensual relationship between Mr. Combs and victim number 1, which we all know now to be Cassie Venture. And come on, y'all, let's be for real. That relationship was consensual. He didn't force Cassie to stay there. There are accusations that Cassie made where after those accusations, you could see Cassie out at events with Diddy. It's hard to find a picture on social media if you backtrack Cassie and Diddy's history where you will actually see Cassie looking like she does not want to be in Diddy's company. You heard that. And a picture tells 1,000 words. Well, Diddy is where he's at now. And it looks like they for sure are not trying to let him out. But we're going to keep you posted as they continue to do what they do. And in the comment section, I'll encourage you to keep your emotions in check. To remember that this is not your personal relationships with Diddy. To also remember that it's important to ask for proof where accusations are laid. For instance, if somebody said this about you, I'm sure the first thing you would say is, where is the proof? And that's all we want to see, the proof. Until then, I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Continue to help us to continue to grow. I'm out. Peace.